Hello users, and welcome to another episodic installation, and I'm going to play this video in a second, of Above It All, the episodic series of installations where I talk about how the failing United States empire is not doing anything good and is only doing things bad. So here we have a video of USPS sorting machines basically being destroyed and dismantled and hauled into dumpsters. What could possibly go wrong?
Everyone, Heather Walker with Wood TV. We are at the USPS Patterson location where behind me you can see a graveyard of mail sorting pieces. They're just large pieces of machinery that have been yanked out. You can see some of the cords are just, there you go, they were just cut. In addition to that, there's also a dumpster right there. And according to an employee that works across the way, they tell me that that dumpster has been filled 3 times since last week with parts and pieces of what we're being told are the mail sorting machines. We'll have more updates for you coming up tonight at 5 and 6 on Wood TV.
So again, where are all these like free speech guys? I just covered a video about how the USPS is demanding that all employees do not talk to the media and instead field all media or questions to a top official so that they can develop an appropriate response. Where are all the free speech guys at? How come this is so like scary for them to deal with, okay? But again, this is just bizarre. Why would they dismantle the USPS? Oh, I know why. You may not know this, but in the aughts, there was a big push to privatize, which means sell the USPS to private companies, and instead a compromise, quote unquote, was to force the USPS to fund 75 years worth of pensions for every single employee. That is the only company, it's not a company, it's a service, by the government, but it is the only company that would ever require such a ridiculous thing. And so that basically destroyed the USPS's funding. So that gave them the auspices to now say, oh, okay, that was like, what, 10 years ago, 15 years ago. All these machines are outdated. They need to be updated. They're bad. They're doing bad things. And so that is their reason for destroying them all. But are they destroying them to update them and to make them more efficient? No, they're not. They're destroying them and just leaving a vacuum of mail workers having to sort mail by hand, which takes significantly longer. And this is what's resulting in mail taking weeks to get to from place to place. I've seen many reports of people sending a letter in their own state taking like fucking a week and a half to get across the state. Like maybe like if you were to walk, you could probably get there in like maybe fucking a single day like worth of hiking, across the state. But instead it takes 2 weeks for a fucking car or a plane to transmit that information. Okay, this is a disaster. The United States Postal Service was built into the Constitution because the founding fathers wanted Americans to be able to receive information as quickly and efficiently as possible, especially back before we had the internet. But this is just a giant fucking disaster. This is all an effort to make the USPS look bad, and then to say, all right, Amazon, all right, UPS, all right, FedEx, here's your free subsidies. Here's your free shit. But guess what? Does UPS, FedEx, or whatever, do they ship to rural towns free of charge? No, the USPS does. So this is what this is going to do is this is only going to harm the consumer, harm the average citizen, and destroy the authenticity of this election. That is what this whole thing is about. It's a giant propaganda disaster campaign, and I mean anybody who's supporting Trump at this point, you're a fucking fool. You got bamboozled. You got hoodwinked. You're a dullard. Get the fuck awake here. This is serious, okay? Because whether or not Trump's going to get a second term, and if he does, by God, Lord have mercy. But if he does, we are looking at 2 years from now, no USPS. Now, if Democrats get in there, we're also still probably looking at that. But at least that's a timeline where we can fight. At least that's a timeline where we have some sort of skin in the game. But if Republicans are in there, if Donald Trump is in there, we're fucked. And this is something that, like the USPS, I run an eBay store. All right, so this is something I rely on for income. Now, I don't use my eBay store as frequently as I did before, mostly because, well, I've been focusing more on YouTube is one reason. But now, what incentive do I have if I'm going to get angry customers yelling at me over the USPS fucking them over? What incentive do I have? I'll either have to charge more for express shipping and then eat that cost, right? I'll have to eat that cost because the government isn't going to subsidize me for that. I'll have to eat that cost, and then I'm going to have to fucking deal with angry customers. And also, there's going to be a lot of people that just aren't using eBay anymore because of this. This is a disaster for small business. But all these people, all these Republicans going, oh, small business, I love small business. How about me? Where's my small business handout? Oh, right, I don't get one because I don't count, because I don't matter. Fuck you, fuck Trump, fuck this whole fucking thing. It's ridiculous. And if you're still somehow on the fence here, Christ almighty, may fucking the Lord have mercy on your soul, because you need help. Thank you, and good night.